Hi everyone, this is Ramalinga Prasad Kuppa. Welcome to my channel Pharma World. Today's topic is recovery of materials and solvents. Recovery of materials and solvents is important as the recovered materials are used in the process again. The cost of the product also depends on the capability of recovery procedure to achieve suitable quality materials or solvents. This video focuses on the requirements of ICH Q7. Let us see the requirement. Recovery example from mother liquor or filtrates of reactants, intermediates or the API is considered acceptable provided that approved procedures exist for the recovery and the recovered materials meet specifications suitable for their intended use. This is a prescription under section 14.40 of ICH Q7. So, section 14.40 intent is that recovery of materials or unreacted materials from mother liquor or materials passing through the filter is acceptable provided that the recovery process is documented in a comprehensive way. Recovery procedure may include cooling the mother liquor again to lower temperatures and crystallize the materials. Passage of fine particles of the product through pores of the filters may be recovered by refiltration through finer filter, etc. Unreacted materials may be pulled up and carry out reaction to convert into the required stage of the process. Also, the recovery materials should meet the suitable and appropriate specifications for reuse in the process. Recovery of materials from mother liquor is a process and the need for validation should be assessed as for any other process step. Recovery of material from mother liquor in any process step that must be controlled within the predetermined criteria to ensure the API meets its specifications. Definitions of critical materials, mother liquor, and validations are available in section 20, the glossary of ICH-Q7. Solvents can be recovered and reused in the same process or in different processes provided that the recovery procedures are controlled and monitored to ensure that the solvents meet appropriate standards before reuse or commingling with other approved materials. This is the prescription under section 14.41. There are two conditions here. One is to use the recovered solvent in the same process and the other is used in a different process. When used in the same process, the recovery process may be less stringent and meets a less stringent requirement. The specification may be assigned to suit the process requirement of that step. For example, toluene recovered from an aqueous process may have higher amounts of water content compared with that of the original fresh solvent because the process steps in which the recovered toluene is used involves usage of water as solvent. So a GC monitoring for qualitative purity at not less than 98% may be acceptable. The acceptance criteria should be developed based on the process chemistry. But if it is proposed to be used in a different step or a process, the quality should be equivalent to that of the original solvent. There should be adequate control on impurities, purity, water content, etc. that could adversely impact the quality of the output. The differentiation should be well understood. So, when using a combination of fresh and recovered solvents, it is necessary that both are compatible to use as a mixture of fresh and recovered solvents. This is the prescription under section 14.41. Fresh and recovered solvents and reagents can be combined if adequate testing has shown their suitability for all manufacturing processes in which they may be used. This is the prescription under section 14.42. Obviously, the recovered materials are suitable only when they will not have any adverse impact on the processing steps and quality attributes of the output. The use of recovered solvents, mother liquors, and other recovered materials should be adequately documented as per section 14.43. This is important. The recovery procedures should be well documented with the information on generation of materials to be recovered, their storage, pre-treatment, distillation or other appropriate recovery methods. Detailed specifications for usage in the same step, adequate specifications for usage in other processes should be done. Reconciliation of usage of the solvent must be part of the inventory controls. Inventory controls should include details of how much collected for recovery, how much is recovered, how much is wasted, etc. Usage record should contain the details of solvents or reagents and quantities of fresh materials used. Recovery of API from mother liquor would be considered a critical process step and should be validated. Recovery of materials, reagents, catalysts and solvents is acceptable and it is economically viable. The cost per kilogram of the product, that is the cost coefficient, must be included in the cost viability of the product. Let us see the prescription of Schedule M in Drugs and Cosmetics Rules 1945. Section 24.3 in Schedule M prescribes recovery of the product residue may be carried out if permitted in the master production and control record by incorporating it in subsequent batches of the product. This is the prescription as per Drugs and Cosmetics Rules. ICH Guideline Q8 R2 on pharmaceutical development will provide detailed design space requirements for drug product development. While developing the drug product, the usage of recoveries has to be addressed. The design space includes, in addition to the various ranges of critical process parameters and critical quality attributes, using of recoveries in different ratios within the range of using fully recovered materials to using part quantities. I hope that this brief explanation on recoveries of materials and solvents is understood well. Review your recovery procedures to check whether these points of ICH Q7 are addressed appropriately in your recovery system. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please do subscribe, like and share. Please also leave a comment in comments box for any clarifications. Thank you.